Hey friends, today's video is going to focus on the importance of writing things down. When I coach my clients, I will often have printable sheets so they can record what they do in terms of food, exercise, and water intake while they're following one of my programs. There is a reason why I do this, why I have them write things down with a pen the old-fashioned way. There is something very powerful about putting the pen to the paper for many reasons. Goals, for instance, when you write your goals down, that is the first physical manifestation of what is in your mind, what you want to achieve. It's the first step to what you want becoming reality. The goal goes from your mind to your body to something physical outside your body, even if it's just words on paper. Now, when it comes to what we're eating, if we have weight loss goals or even get back to healthy eating goals, when we commit to writing things down, it makes us so much more mindful throughout the day. It makes us stop and think about what we're putting into our bodies. For those of you who have kids, I would think that you do some mindless eating sometimes. I know I catch myself all the time. A few goldfish crackers over here, part of a grilled cheese sandwich over there. But when I know I'm writing things down, I'm forced to stop and think. Whoa, am I really physically hungry for this fourth of a grilled cheese? I know I have to write it down. Is it worth it? Wait a minute, I'm not really hungry. It makes us stop and think, which is what we want. So many people have weight problems, not because they eat because they're more hungry than others. It's eating for other reasons. And so often it's mindless eating. So when you're writing things down, you stop to think. So many of my clients say that writing things down and filling out their papers helps them tremendously. It gets them in the habit of being more mindful and thinking so that when they're not writing things down anymore, they're used to stopping and thinking. And I personally will still fill out my papers often, especially after a vacation or a weekend filled with social events, or even if I know that I have a lot coming up, I will commit to myself to writing things down, for instance, all weekend long if I have things going on, even if I know I'm going to be indulging. And it really helps a lot. For instance, if I'm going out to eat and I know I'm going to be indulging a little bit, if I know I'm writing things down, I will think twice about having that second piece of bread that's sitting on the table, before the appetizer, before the salad, before the meal. Do I really need 2 pieces of bread? Do I really need 1? It just makes me more mindful. So that's even if I am indulging. So just because you know that you're not going to be eating healthy on a certain day or weekend, still write things down. I guarantee that it will help. Now, every now and then, I will have a former client contact me. A client who, say, was successful in losing weight, a client who was successful in continuing to lose on her own, even without me, which is always my goal, by the way. And she'll contact me and she'll say, Susan, I've been doing so well continuing to lose weight, but I've hit a plateau for the past few weeks. And I'll say, are you writing things down? And she'll say, well, no, but I'm eating healthy. Now, again, that's my goal too. I don't expect them to write things down forever. So I'll say, former client, do me a favor. For the next 7 days, fill out your papers and send them to me just so I can see what you're eating. And former client says, okay, thank you, Susan. And then what happens? You guessed it. She starts writing things down and she starts losing weight again. The plateau has mysteriously disappeared because she was being more mindful writing things down, because most likely she was letting things slip in because she wasn't writing things down. So I think you'll agree with me that as much as I can't live without my phone, sometimes it can just be a black hole, right? So if you're using apps and you love them, by all means, do what works for you. But do keep in mind the benefits of putting the pen to the paper. There is a good book that I have, and it's titled Write It Down and Make It Happen. And it talks about the psychological benefits of all of this. It's really worth checking out. Now, if you like this video, please click the like button and leave a comment because I love hearing from you. And as always, be sure to subscribe. See you in the next video.